You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Pastor and
The Princess.
And here we are with video number 4 already. And we just want to continue to thank everybody who's liked, shared, and subscribed to our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You want to tell them what we're doing today?
Well, today is kind of a Valentine's edition, hence the roses. And let's have some whipped cream for fun. Why not, right? So what we're actually doing, we're going to be asking each other 10 questions. And when you miss a question, you're actually going to get a pie in the face. So we'll see how this goes. I don't have a good feeling about this one either.
That would be fine with me. Because we really appreciate the support you guys have given us to our past 3 videos already. You got to help us get the word out there. The more people we can get subscribed to YouTube, the better. And we'll have a little bit of fun with this, and we'll see how it goes. So, what are we going to call this?
I honestly don't know yet. You'll just have to look
We'll
for
figure
it.
something out. Anyways, we're going to, like she said, we're going to ask each other 10 questions each. It could be about us individually or us together that we think that the other person should know. And she should know all mine. Should.
He should know all mine.
So we'll see how it goes. But that won't be no fun because it means nobody get pies in the face.
I'd be fine not getting pied in the face this time, but that's okay.
But we'll figure out something. So, and of course, the great sleeping giant has awoken our cat, so you may hear her now as well. But, so, paper, rock, scissors, see who goes first?
Just go first.
What do you want me to do first?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Should we go ahead and open our...
Yeah, let's go ahead and open this, and we'll get this going. Just to give you a heads up also, Monday, we already know what we're going to be doing on Monday's video. It's one of our subscribers and good friends has actually bought some stuff that the challenge she'd like us to do. So that's what we're going to be doing, and she's actually going to be joining us on Monday as well. She's going to be helping us out. So if there's a challenge you'd like us to do, we're going to eventually be putting the address below where you can send stuff to us, and we'll do our best to get everything worked in, unless it's really, really bad. But we'll do our best because we want to make you guys happy, make you guys smile.
Just one request. No more dog food.
Yeah, dog food no more.
That was really gross. Oh, you're gonna get...
Yeah.
We're getting it ready, huh?
We're getting it ready. I'm going to do that right there.
Oh.
See? Okay. Now remember, you better watch it.
You got a bigger face than I do.
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I'm not going to say that she's got a bigger mouth than I do. Anyways. And we've also promised we're not going to slam these in each other's face. It's just going to be a nice put it in there. So we're going to go back and forth. So here we go. Question number 1. She should know these.
I'm nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just nervous.
I don't know why you're nervous. So let's go ahead and start off with an easy one. Who was the DJ at our wedding reception? Wow, she's already forgotten that one.
J.B. Miller.
J.B. Miller.
J.B. Music. Was it music?
No, he wasn't. Just J.B. Miller.
J.B. Miller.
From Huntington, West Virginia area. One
Good
of
guy.
Super nice guy. He's actually from Ironton, Ohio. But one of the best DJs you ever find. He's been in the business probably 40 years. Mm-hmm. So he was our DJ.
Ay, ay, ay.
See, that wasn't that bad.
I get nervous when somebody asks me a question of something I should know. It's like test anxiety.
That was the easy one.
That's why I'm nervous about this.
Nah,
I
you're
get
all
test
right.
anxiety really bad.
You'll be all right.
Oh, let's see. I actually have more questions.
And I'm going to be doing mine in order, so.
Oh,
So here we go.
if you hear scratching, it's the cat on her little cat
Scratching
post.
All right, let's get it going.
I can't give you that one because that was one I gave you yesterday, just to let you know, have an idea.
Remember, I started out easy.
Mm-hmm. This is easy.
Okay.
What's my favorite type of food?
Your favorite type of food?
Mm-hmm. Type of cuisine, food.
There's 2 that it could be.
There's actually 3 it could be, but there's one that I like more than the others. A lot more than the others.
I'm just talking out loud here, so this is not my answer. It's either Mexican or Italian. There's no doubt about that. Mexican.
Yes.
Woo. Okay. But am I right? It was either Mexican or Italian? Mm-hmm. Okay. So no doubt about Mexican. That. Okay. This is kind of boring so far, so we got to get interesting. Number 2. You should know this. What was the name of the cabin we spent our honeymoon in?
Always my honey.
Always my honey. So, down in Tennessee.
Yep.
So, see?
It was a really nice cabin, too.
Oh, really nice. I'm thinking it was part of the fires, though, they had down there.
I hate that.
So, I hope not. But, anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, nobody's gotten it yet.
That one's a little tricky. I'll save that one for a little bit later.
Great. I can just imagine whipped cream in the beard as well. Not going to be as bad as the purple glitter, though.
Okay, this is... I mean, because he helps do the shopping, so you should know this.
Okay.
Because there's only so many of this I can use.
Okay.
Which brand of deodorant do I use? Because I can't just use anything.
It's 24 hour.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you a hint.
Sure, I'll take a hint.
I think your new body wash is the same brand.
Suave?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you know the scent? Because there's only one of the 3 scents that I can use now. It's just a bonus.
Like tropical?
Mm-hmm. Tropical Paradise.
Hey.
Good
all
job,
right.
honey.
See, I'm a good husband.
You are.
All right. So, since I am the pastor part of this equation,
oh no,
I need to throw in a biblical question here.
Well, I don't have any royalty questions.
No, that's all right. So, and I've said this many times. Many times. Month, day, and year that I was saved. Not baptized. Month, day, and year that I was saved.
August 14th, 1996.
August 14th, 1996. Best birthday I ever had. Okay?
Phew.
So you're doing fine.
Alright, let's make this interesting. How many questions was that so far? 3?
3.
Okay. You might get this. This is from my childhood. Kind of.
Okay.
What is something that I always wanted when I was a child, but I never had?
What?
It's a toy.
How would I know that?
Because we had talked about it. Because we both wanted one.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Wow. If you didn't know, we were po. And we couldn't afford Teddy Ruxpins.
No.
So, not saying we're rich now by any means, but we were po. And we couldn't afford that stuff. All right, number 4. We got to get some pies in the face here. In high school,
Oh no.
I actually played 3 sports. I played basketball my freshman year. That was dumb. So I'm not going to ask you about that.
Okay.
So I need you to give me my 2 jerseys numbers in football and in... Oh, you're being smug, so I might ask you for... So I'm going to ask you for the basketball one.
No. No. You
That's
said
on my original question.
Oh.
So I need my 3 jersey numbers. My baseball jersey, my football jersey, and my basketball jersey. Which would you like to start with?
None.
What was my football jersey?
Your football jersey was 77.
Okay, that's correct. 77.
His
My
baseball jersey was number 44.
My baseball jersey was number 44. That's because I just said that the other day, so she should have remembered that.
I don't know your basketball jersey. We never talked about it.
Oh, we have.
We haven't.
We have.
You said you played basketball, but you never told me.
I'll let you slide.
Okay.
My basketball jersey was number 50. Why? I know why. Because it was the only one that would fit me. So there we go. You're lucky. So just remember that, Mercy. Okay.
My turn.
Okay, let's go. Number 4.
Number 4.
Come on.
I'm working on it. What is my favorite number and why?
I don't recall ever knowing why.
Okay. What was my favorite number?
13.
13.
13's your favorite number. I knew that.
Yes. And the reason why is because when I had tried out for color guard in high school, it happened to be on a Friday the 13th. My flagpole was number 13, and my number to try out was number 13, and I made it, so.
Explains
13.
a lot today.
My other favorite number is 7. But
Yeah, well.
13.
But I knew 13 was your favorite number.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. What have I always said is a tie for the top 2 or the top movie of all time? There's 2 of my favorite movies that I always say is tied for number 1 of my favorite.
Shawshank.
Honey.
The Shawshank of Redemption.
What?
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, you said the Shawshank of Redemption, but I'll let this slide. Shawshank Redemption. And what's the other one? That's my top favorite movie of all time. It's tied with Shawshank.
Braveheart.
You'll never take our land. But you may take our land, but you'll never take our freedom.
That second one's a little tricky because I know he likes Gettysburg and that other war movie with
Glory.
Glory.
But Braveheart is by far.
So that second one was a little tricky.
So, all right. So here we are. So far, so good.
Okay.
That was number 5.
All right.
I know this is probably boring for you all. No pies in the face.
Believe me, it's nerve-wracking for me.
Eh. At least it's not shaving cream. At least you can eat this stuff.
That's true. I'll save that one for later. Okay. This is a sports one. I know.
Okay.
I'm not really a big sports person, but I do like some sports. What are my top two favorite sports? There's 2.
I understand. Is one of them the one that I can't stand?
Yeah, probably.
Hockey.
Hockey. I love hockey.
Can't stand hockey, and she's a Minnesota Wild fan. Why, I don't know.
Love Minnesota Wild.
And the other one is kind of a toss-up. But, I mean, I'm going to have, since you're a huge Packers fan, I would have to say football.
No.
What?
Here's my top, the way it goes. Hockey, boxing, curling,
Boxing.
football, baseball.
Curling?
Yes, you know I like curling.
Curling?
Do you know my top 2 favorite athletes from those 2 genres of sports? Who's my favorite hockey player?
Koivu.
Which one? They're both retired.
Mikko.
Yes, Miko just retired on the 9th.
Mikko Koivu. And is this going to get me out of getting pied?
No.
Oh. Your favorite boxer is Oscar De La Hoya.
Yes, the golden boy from Mistele.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
I'll remember this. Okay. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyways, that smells pretty good. Okay.
I didn't get you that bad.
No, you didn't, but bad enough. It says cold.
Just come on the
Okay. Now we need to return the favor here.
Oh, no, we don't.
As you know, my dad was part of the Navy, United States Navy. I was born on a naval base. What was the name of that naval base, and where was it?
It was in Puerto Rico.
More specific.
It was in Puerto Rico.
It sure was.
Is it Roosevelt Roads? Roosevelt? Something like that.
Okay.
Naval base.
Okay, it is Roosevelt Roads Naval Base. But where is it?
It's in Puerto Rico.
I need a city.
I don't know the city.
Oh, she doesn't know the city. So
It's dirty.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, because that's gross.
You're getting ready to get pied, so what does it matter? It's in Ceiba, Puerto Rico. That was nice. Now life's starting to get a little interesting.
All right.
I'll just leave it on. It ain't gonna hurt.
I just want it out of my eyes.
We need to take a still shot anyways later, so.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, 1-1. Now we're talking. Now we're getting life a little interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably going to get the rest of them. Oh, come on.
No, it's getting down in my eye.
Oh, it won't hurt.
What? Sorry.
Okay. You're good. What number was that? That was number 6.
My contact's a little foggy.
Okay. You're on number 6.
I'm on number 6. Okay.
Yeah.
What was my favorite childhood Saturday morning cartoon?
Rainbow Bright.
No.
What?
No!
What was it? Then you lied to me.
No, I did not. I never lied to you about that. I do like Rainbow
About
Bright.
that. So that means she's lied to me about something.
No. Probably pull a prank.
Well, let's get it over with. Hurry up.
Kid Video. Kid Video was always my favorite Saturday morning cartoon.
Kid Video. Okay.
And I still have enough on here, so.
Okay.
Actually, let's have since, yeah.
Of course.
Ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Okay. That was thick. That just made it worse. I hope some just hit the floor. Now's when we need the cat.
I don't think she'd eat that.
Yeah, she's fat. She'll eat anything.
It's going down my shirt.
Now, never mind.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
That was number 6, right?
Yeah.
Number 7. When we lived in Las Vegas.
Oh no.
This is easy. What was the name of the last road we lived on? And we had awesome neighbors there too.
We did. I can see it.
You're about ready to see this whipped cream too.
I just got out of my eyes. My contacts are fogged up. I can't see.
Good.
No. Did I get a hint?
Nope. Do not.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Pioneer Avenue.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, glad you caught that. You can save that for later. We're resourceful, don't you know?
Will you give me a favorite
Here,
towel?
I'll give you one of mine.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
See, we're having fun now. I'll just leave it on there.
I can't do anything. I can't see.
That's all right.
Ah.
Oh, that was number 7 for me. That was an easy one. I thought you would have got that for sure.
I can't remember the name of the street. I could see it, but I couldn't think of what
Well,
it was
good.
called.
Good. Okay. Ooh, you got lipstick on my plate.
Okay. Number 7. Can't see. And now I don't need you to read it for me.
Yeah, I'll read it for you.
Oh,
Okay, let's go.
I'm dripping. Okay.
Now remember, I gave you, that was an easy one. I thought for sure you was going to know that. You got Roosevelt Road's Naval Base and you can't remember Pioneer?
I know. It's crazy, huh? What's my favorite comic strip?
What?
What was my favorite comic strip? Back when, there were newspapers and stuff, right?
I don't remember you ever talking about this.
You want to pass on that one?
Well, since you've got multiple questions, why not? I'm not going to deny
It's
it.
Garfield.
Oh. What? Oh, there it went. There it went.
Yeah, there it went.
Okay.
Okay. We'll look for another one here. Oh, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Who is my favorite secular author, writer?
Have I heard of this person?
Yes.
I have?
Yes.
I'm assuming I don't get a hint. I'm going to say I don't know.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh. Yeah, I've kind of heard of that person. You got plenty left on there. Come on, dude.
It's a little more gonna. Ready?
No. Okay.
I keep catching it. Stop.
Ah,
You gotta help me clean this up.
I'm sorry. I got to go to work after this. I like this.
Well, okay, you can do that.
Okay. This is number 8. Check and make sure you have video still going. Number 8. As you know, this is not the question, but what is my favorite sport by far?
Baseball.
Baseball, by far. You should know this. Who is my favorite baseball player that is not a Cincinnati Red?
Derek Jeter. Or no.
You already answered.
That's what I meant.
You already answered.
Oh.
You already answered.
Oh, that's not who I meant. Oh, it's the one that I got the sand.
It is. It is. So you can't remember anyway, so let's just... So who is it now?
I can't remember.
It's Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols. I knew there was a P in there. I couldn't.
And what's funny is because when I liked him, he was on the team that I hated the most, the St. Louis Cardinals. But I liked him because he is a strong man of faith, and he does a lot of charity work, never brags about it, and just an awesome, awesome man. Does a lot of good work, and never fails to give the Lord credit for it. So, yeah, there we go. Wow, I thought you would have got that one.
I should have.
Yeah, you should have, but that's all right.
My brain didn't want to work.
That's okay.
Brain
So
didn't cooperate.
Okay, now I'm starting to go blind here. That was number 8. So number 8 for you.
Okay.
Are we having fun now?
All right. All right. Besides 80s music, what other genre of music do I love?
You love all kinds of music.
I know, but there's 2 in particular that I really, really love. Oh.
You mean like decade, or
It's a genre.
as the great Alex Trebek will say, the genre?
A genre. I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
I had even seen this genre. I went to 2 concerts of this genre.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
With who?
Well, one was an ex-boyfriend. He got tickets back in the day. And the other one was with my mom.
Oh. I don't exactly know what the genre is. I know it's the ladies that play violin.
Oh, one of them does.
I don't know what that's classified as. But am I right? It's the lady that plays the violin?
Well, that's part of the group.
Yeah.
But
they're all ladies that sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom and you went to either Huntington or Charleston.
If you remember the name of that one group, you'll get the genre.
Let me text your mom real quick.
No. No cheating. There are no lifelines.
I plop. But it was. I am correct though, right? It's the all women.
Beautiful voices.
Yeah. For the life of me, I really cannot remember.
Sure about that?
Celtic women. Yes.
So what's the genre?
Celtic.
Celtic.
All right.
So close.
Pulled that one out of nowhere. All right. So we are at number 9. 2 more questions each, right?
Yeah.
I ask you a question first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9. This was actually supposed to have been our first date when we went to go to a concert. And it's a 2-part question.
Oh. Okay.
The question is, who did we see? Okay. And what was the venue in which we saw them?
Okay. I should know this because I had actually asked him out.
Yes, you did.
Because I was on Ticketmaster looking at tickets. I asked him to go to a concert with me to go see Tesla at the Newport Music Hall.
Tesla at Newport Music.
In
Columbus, Ohio. Absolutely.
And that actually ended up being the day we got engaged. So.
19 days after our first date. That was crazy.
Yeah. That's
So,
okay. We're crazy together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, number 9.
Number 9 you'll get.
Okay, that's good.
I'll pick that one. Because I'm pretty sure you'll get it.
You went from you'll get it to you're pretty sure I'll get it.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Obviously, looking at us, we like to have fun. We like to play jokes. We like to pull pranks. So that brings me to my question. Thanks. Which one of us masterminded the best prank we've ever pulled off together?
That was her.
Yes, it was.
And real quickly, I'll tell you what it is.
It was great.
Tom Carey, I'm sorry, my friend, but it was the greatest thing ever. We actually got on Craigslist, and we posted Tom Carey's phone number. And the ad simply said...
We don't recommend doing this.
No. But it worked out perfectly.
Okay.
We actually posted on there that it was a farmer that was moving, and was trying to get rid of some of his livestock.
He was liquidating his farm.
And he was getting rid of
Pygmy goats. For free.
So we put Tom Carey's number. We didn't put his name or anything like that.
No,
it just said free pygmy goats and put his number. And then we just sat back and we just waited. And then about an hour later on Facebook, Tom Carey posted, "I ain't got no pygmy goats." So we're just dying laughing. It was, weeks later?
Yeah, he never suspected either of us, and he never suspected me.
And it was so funny because he had a very important meeting later that day. And it was with Chamber of Commerce. So he was trying to... Tom does wonderful stuff. Mm-hmm. He is an awesome man, and he does great things for the kids, especially kids, and does great things for them. He has a place that he allows kids to come in and do whatever they need to do, free homework on the Wi-Fi, whatever. He's just a great man. And he was working with Chamber of Commerce, and I guess his phone went non-stop buzzing about free pygmy goats, and it was her idea the whole time. And he worked for the Lions Club as well, and that's when we finally revealed it.
Yeah, they had a pancake breakfast that morning, and we went, and we finally let him in on it.
And he looked at me and said, "No, I expected that out of. But out of her, I would have never expected that."
No.
But I'm kind of nervous because he still has not got us back, and he says he's going to get us back. And how long ago has that been?
It's been a while.
4 years? 5 years? Mm-hmm. But that was the greatest prank ever, and it worked out really good. All right, so that was number 9. Mm-hmm. So we got one more each. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Stuff going in my eyes.
Last one.
Okay.
And I've said this multiple times too.
Oh no. Okay.
Also, I'm going to win with a Bible question.
Okay.
What have I claimed as my life verse?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You claimed it, but I don't know. I've heard it, but I don't remember what first.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's all right.
No. So tell me what it is before you do that. Before.
Just a little background. I have had a condition, still have it, called pseudotumor cerebri. And it's now called intracranial hypertension. I actually lost part of my peripheral vision because of it. And I remember being in pain for, 60-some straight days?
Oh, yeah.
And I finally gave up and went to the hospital. And they figured out this is what it was. And the only way to fix it was, it can be cured. But the only way to relieve the pain is by spinal taps to take the fluid off my brain. And I remember being in a hospital room in Ashland, Kentucky, and I was feeling sorry for myself because I was in so much pain, blah, blah, blah. I finally told her, I said, you need to go away. You've been helping me. You've been staying by my side. I said, go get something to eat. And it was so funny. I was laying there feeling sorry for myself. And then this man walked in the room, and I have no clue who he was. The hospital has no clue who he was. The only thing I can say, this is just a messenger sent from God himself, because nobody knew who this man was. I described him and everything. And the only thing he did is he come in and said, for I reckon that the sufferings of the present time are not worthy to be compared in the glory which shall be revealed in you. And that's Romans 8:18. And basically it's telling us, folks, no matter how bad it is in your life, if you're a child of the King, it's going to be worth it someday. Then that's our life. That's my life verse. Started. All right, guys. Sorry about the video cutting out, but as you can see, she nailed me again.
I got him good.
You want to repeat what the question was?
The final question was, what was my favorite Halloween costume growing up? My mom had made most of my costumes. I did have a few store-bought.
Because we po.
Yeah. But there was one costume in particular that was my absolute favorite. And he guessed wrong.
I thought it was her devil costume.
No. It was my genie costume. Or / I guess harem girl. Because it could have went either way. But it was my genie costume. My pink genie.
Okay.
So.
And she obviously now, because there's whipped cream. I think I just had a test. Because this whipped cream was like up to here. And I can't even breathe through my nose. And I'm all foggy, so I hope I'm looking at the right place.
I got it in my eye.
But guys, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Remember, like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook and our Instagram.
Yep.
And have a good Valentine's Day. We'll check you out on Monday. I can't even talk. And we'll have a guest with us Monday who gave us some stuff to do that next challenge. Like I said, if you got some ideas for challenges, you want to send some stuff to us to do challenges, whatever.
Or give us an idea. Put it down in the comments.
Yeah.
We read all our comments.
And we'll make sure you can have the address as well.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, like, share, subscribe. And we hope to see you soon. Check us out for Monday.
Yep.
Love you all. God
Bye.
bless.
Bye.
I can't breathe.